Okay, it's recording now.
Okay. So Joe, what we're going to talk about is how to apply the tourniquet. We use a tourniquet when you have life-threatening bleeding from one of your extremities, meaning your arms, legs. And the reason for the tourniquet application is you have arteries that run inside your arms and arteries that run on the inside of your legs, brachial arteries and femoral arteries. So anytime we have a life-threatening bleed, an arterial bleed, the way that we stop that is with application of a tourniquet. The same thing would be true if you had an amputation of your leg or a blast injury and you lost one of your limbs. We immediately want to apply a tourniquet. So part one here, Kellen's going to put this on. We want to go 2 to 3 inches above where the actual wound is. So if you had an arterial bleed from here or your arm was amputated here, you want to go 2 to 3 inches above. What Kellen's going to do is first cinch that down. And importantly, what he's doing here is there's a little thing that looks like a pencil. This here is called a windlass. Kellen is going to turn that windlass, and we turn that until the bleeding stops. It's very uncomfortable for the person who is having the tourniquet placed, but it will save your life. So he turned that until the bleeding stops. Before you do that though, you just want to feed this through one last time. It's okay if you did that. And then finally, put this over, mark the time that the tourniquet is applied so that the physician that gets you in their care understands how long the tourniquet has been on. It's the exact same thing if you took that off, Kellen. We're going to do it really quickly to your leg as well. Tourniquets can be put on self-administered, so you would be able to do this to yourself if necessary, just like soldiers in combat would do. But the exact same thing would happen if you had a femoral bleed or you lost your lower limb. Importantly, we want to put that, if you had stuff in your pocket, we want to get rid of that. Yep. But Kellen's going to first cinch it down. But the key part of a tourniquet is the use of the windlass. This is where you apply the pressure that will actually stop the bleed. And he will turn that until the bleeding stops. He puts it into the holder there, puts it over, and that alone is the first step in saving someone who is suffering a life-threatening hemorrhage.
But do you have to have one of these on hand?
Or? You should. Yeah, this is called a commercial tourniquet. You can make a tourniquet out of a sleeve, out of a belt. They do not work as effective as a commercial tourniquet, and the reason for that, these particular tourniquets, the data on these all comes from the combat theater, so they've been proven to work all of the time. You simply cannot be assured that if you use a sleeve or a belt, you would have complete blood stop.
Where can someone like me or Kellen get one of these?
We can order them through the website that I have, Readiness Solutions Group. You can go to North American Rescue, which is NAR.org. They're commercially available on different websites, but you want to make sure the North American Rescue one or Recon Medical, I can give you the links to those. You want to make sure that the data has been done and that you know that these are legitimate, because there's a lot of mimic tourniquets out there, people trying to make money. But these ones, the important piece is the width of the tourniquet makes an enormous difference in actually stopping the bleed.
And your website is what?
ReadinessSolutionsGroup.com.
There you go, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, now you're going to go up.